Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome. Woo. Well, there you go, Sagittarius. You already have a card out. This is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip the message if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and the cards are eager to get started, so I say let's go, you know. So you have two cards that popped out, Taurus and the sextile of opportunity. Some of you could be connecting with Taurus energy or have that in your chart, or it could just simply be the influencing vibes. So Sagittarius, this is talking about like this very earthy, practical, steadfast type of energy, but also like doors of opportunity opening for you, possibilities to connect, to collaborate with others. There are welcomed developments that are coming through, or welcomed communication that's likely to come through in August. And it's overall a very positive type of energy. So I'm really happy to see that for you guys. So let's look at your overall energy. Is the Four of Wands, which is talking about your freedom, really being maybe focused or centered on your freedom, your independence, your ability to stand on your own 2 feet like a true Sagittarius would. And the person you're connecting with has the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about commitments, abundance. This person may be very focused on their own growth right now, or only looking at things that they truly feel like strongly about or committed to. I don't get like this person being in a flaky energy during this time frame. I feel more of like this serious type of energy coming from person you're connecting with. So interesting start. Let's go ahead and go deeper. We're going to look at what led up to the now moment for you, Sagittarius. Then we're going to go back and forth to how you're seeing each other, how you feel underneath it all, and most likely outcomes. All right. So, man, there's a very direct type of energy coming through. And it's funny because I just got done with Virgo's reading, and their reading was like like a whirlwind. It was a little messy, you know, but then I come into your energy, Sagittarius, and it's more to the point, direct type of vibe coming through. So I like that. The 10 of Wands here in the past, 6 of Wands for my Sagittariuses. 2 more cards. So it looks to me, Sagittarius, that you have overcome some sort of struggle here in the past. I feel like you coming into this new chapter of your life, kind of a changed man or a changed woman. It's like leave the baggage at the door is what I'm hearing. So some of y'all were carrying around like a lot of burdensome or heavy energy or baggage maybe, because they keep saying baggage, and then I heard baggage claim. So some of y'all might actually be traveling and they're highlighting your baggage. But for the rest of you, it's just like this general sense of like feeling like you got a lot of baggage or a lot weighing on you, and then kind of breaking loose of that, Sagittarius, and like coming in to this new era of you know, and getting new ideas and getting excited about life. You might be getting attention during this time frame, or just exude like this magnetic quality. You might find that other people find you very attractive during this time frame. Which, you know, Sagittarius, most Sagittarius are relatively good looking. I mean, I'm just saying, toot your own horn. Okay. But I feel like, yes, big changes, big transformations, but all very positive, because it's kind of like freeing you from whatever this was that had you weighed down. Okay. Oh, they're giving me a song. So lay down, the thread is real. All right, so let's see this person's recent past energy. Sagittarius, person you're connecting with, what is their recent past energy? The Emperor, 7 of Wands, Wow, there's a message here about rage as well. Because I'm still hearing the rest of that song, the part where he screams in the song, and it's coming out actually on this person's end, but take it as it resonates. Like, you could have been connecting with someone that had rageful emotions, or just maybe temperament showing or being a problem, okay? And they have the Emperor showing up, which makes sense to me. So Aries energy here for some of you. But I feel like whoever you're connecting with, like this person, like, they like to feel like they're in control of things, right? They like to have this false illusion almost that they are maybe always in control, which is, you know, well, to some degree, yes, because you're in control of your vibration point, your thoughts and your emotions. But I feel like this is like teetering towards like dominating, like wanting to control aspects of like the environment, the home, other people, a little bit of like a bossy energy showing up. This person in the past may have like kept some things at bay from you, Sagittarius, and at the same time, like, kept you close, which is really interesting. How can you keep someone at bay and also keep them close? That seems very contradictory, but that's what I'm getting. They had a tendency to maybe be cold at times, or they like to be the ones that call the shots, okay? Maybe have a tendency to hold grudges. I'm sorry, I'm not getting the most positive information on this person, am I? I just get like this very stubborn type of fixed energy about them, okay? And this is in the past, right? So they certainly could have changed, we'll see. But I don't get like the best vibes from this person, or how they behaved, or, you know, how maybe they treated you in the past. So let's go further and see where this is headed, and we'll go into perception and what's going on in the current energy for you, Sagittarius, in the headspace. Because the part of the song that they're giving me is where he screams, "Seeing red again." Seeing red again. I think that's what he says. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm hearing. Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, Two of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, I feel like some of y'all have literally had an ending, maybe two separate things in your life that changed or ended around the same period of time, but definitely an ending for some of you. I feel like you're kind of coming into this Leo season, into August, with this clean slate type of vibe, right? After maybe overcoming some sort of struggle. And I feel you being kind of at peace with where you're at and where you're headed. There is a little bit of indecisiveness or back and forth going on in the energy, but I feel like you have choices here, right? And things are opening up to you. Doors of opportunity are opening up to you. It's like you're almost ready to kind of get out there and explore this new life, or explore this new you, or just get out of the house, if nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you know, if things have felt up in the air, if feeling a little bit more grounded as well during this time frame, because you're more grounded, because you're more centered with where you are at emotionally, I feel. And it's like, yeah, you know, you do have some choices that you need to make, but I feel like these are like choices that are fun to make. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between like hard, difficult choices, which I feel you've had to make in the past, versus like fun choices. Like, do I want to go out to eat at this favorite restaurant or this favorite restaurant, or go out with this favorite friend or this favorite friend? You know, like I feel like those types of choices, like the good kind of choices, you know, are being presented to you. And if your energy feeling just so good over here. So let's see this person's how they are perceiving the connection in their current headspace. When it comes to how you see this person, I feel like maybe you went back and forth on it, but I feel you being at peace with whatever decision has been made and ready to kind of progress past things. So And if you were really angry, say that rage that I felt earlier was coming from your end. If you were feeling that way in the past, I feel you moving past that and coming into a calmer space, a more allowing space, right? So the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles in this person's headspace, Four of Cups, and Queen of Cups. So this person seems quite emotional to me. They seem to be focused on missing something or feeling like something's missing in their life, or missing you if you have moved on from this connection. If you've moved on from this connection, Sagittarius, I just feel like this person is wanting a new beginning for themselves as well, but it's taking them a lot longer to process things, FYI, if you moved on recently from someone, okay? But take it as it resonates. Whoever you're connecting with now, I feel like this person's just having a lot of emotions, okay, to deal with right now. It's almost like when this person gets fixated on something, it's really difficult for them to let it go on an emotional level. Certainly could be a fixed sign that you're dealing with. Taurus is being highlighted, but Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius as well for some of you. I feel like I get a sense of like this person being like, when is it my time? You know, like when is it my time to have what I want, or shine, or have my new beginning? And it's like the universe is trying to present to this person that the timing is solely based on their readiness for it. And this person, because they have a tendency to get fixated or get stuck in their emotions, they're not quite ready vibrationally for what it is that they're trying to call into their life. Because I do feel like this person, you know, is wanting for some sort of change, but they don't understand, or maybe they have yet to come to the conclusion that first the change must occur within themselves for it to occur external to them. Like that's why they say change begins within, right? So in order for life to kind of change and mold around us, we must change something in our energy, the way we're seeing something, the way we're choosing to feel about something. It's all about perspective, right? So let's go into the emotional space and see, Sagittarius, go a little bit deeper. What's going on in the emotions for my Sagittarius? You've got the Devil here. Temperance, your card. The Moon. Woo! It's intense. And the Fool. Holy cow. You have 4 major arcanas in your heart space. So I would say there's some major movement in the heart space, in the emotional self. There's a feeling of not wanting to be tied down right now, of wanting to establish your freedom, even this like rebellious streak that seems to want to come through. And I feel like this is because you have restricted yourself in the past from maybe allowing yourself to change or to move or to experience something new. Maybe because you had a lot to deal with, or you were carrying a lot of baggage here. But I feel you coming into this space now where you're realizing that change comes from within, and a lot of you have already made the change, and now you're seeing the shift in your external environment. There's a few of you who are yet to make that change, but you're on your way to it. And it's just like this very submersive, emotional, spiritual experience wanting to come through for you, Sagittarius. That's wanting to bring in all this fresh and new energy. And it's only after like you kind of cut the cords to whatever had you stuck or feeling stuck, because you're never truly stuck, feeling stuck in the past energy. All right, so I kind of feel like you coming into your own during this time frame, kind of owning your own vibration and how you feel, and not being afraid to take risks, truly being the free radical Sagittarius that you are. So yes, let's see what this person's emotional space is. Intense. Don't be surprised if like people be telling you during this time frame like, whoa, you seem different or intense. Or if you're giving off, you may not even realize this. You may feel like you're a wallflower, but yet your energy freaking precedes you. You know what I mean? Like I just get like, yeah, this very, they're giving me the word magnitude, okay? So let's see this person's emotional space then, Sagittarius. This person's emotional space for my Sagittarius. Page of Swords. Whoa, the Tower. Holy cow. What's that? Guacamole. Holy guacamole. The Chariot and the Six of Cups. This person is so busy looking at, you know, what you're doing that they are not paying attention to what they should be doing. I'm just saying. I feel like there's a lot of change that wants to come through for this person, and I feel like genuinely they do want change, but they are so focused on either you and what you're doing or the past and what occurred in the past, whether it has anything to do with you or not, that they are missing like the forest through the trees, okay? I might have got that saying wrong, I don't care. But you know what I mean, like they're missing the point. They're missing the point because they're looking outside of them for answers. They're looking outside of them for change, and they need to look with inside of them, and it's kind of messing with this person's progress or their ability to move past the past, because see, the Chariot is forward movement, but then what are they moving towards? The past. Why are they moving towards the past or rehashing it, or why are they reliving it? Because they keep focusing on it, because they can't let it go, and they need to let it go because it's blocking them from having a new beginning, and maybe even creating a little bit of chaos in the emotional space here, Sagittarius. So let's go into the most likely future outcome then. And keep in mind that all the future outcomes can be changed with free will, right? You're in the driver's seat of your life. I'm just giving you a snapshot. The Sun. The Hierophant. Oh my God, look at all these major arcana. No way! I'm sorry. That's my extra. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Y'all, I surprised myself with that one. It was a pretty high pitch, you know what I mean? No way. Anyways. Okay, let me tell you why, though. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's all this major arcana. You have freaking Temperance. You've got the Devil, the Moon, the Fool, the Tower. And then what do you get in your most likely future? The Sun, the Hierophant, the Empress, and Justice. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Like, holy shnikes. I can't make this up. You are, wow, Sagittarius, this is awesome. This is like feeling happy, connected, guided, intuitive, abundant, at peace, balance, reaching for more, happy where you're at. Happy where you're at and reaching for more. And that is the sweet spot, Sagittarius. Now, some of y'all are not there yet, but that's where you're headed as we go towards the end of August. But here's how you get there. You find a way to be happy right here, right now, and then you reach for more. And it's like, you've waited so long, I feel, for this ability to truly feel whole and excited. And I am getting excited for you because it's like doors of opportunity opening for you. The world at your fingertips, feeling connected, karma being balanced within relationships, and then reaching for more, going for more. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. if I really want to be like super extra, I was going to be like, can I get a yeehaw? Yeehaw! Give me your best yeehaw in the chat. Yeehaw! I don't know what's wrong with me today. Just go with it. Please don't click off. It's all right. Well, anyways, I'm like a little kid. I'm like giddy over here, Sag. Like, what the heck? Okay, so let's go into the most likely future outcome. And I have LL Cool J playing in my head. Who do you love? Are you sure? Okay, let's see how this person is doing. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles. So it's kind of a mixed bag over here for this person. Like, I feel like Sagittarius, right now, you're on this clear path forward, right? This person's more like stop, go, oh, like go. They're experiencing highs and lows, and they're getting a mixture of results because they're of a mixed mind and heart. They're not in alignment. So it's like they're wanting, right, for something, but they're not listening to their emotions, or they're not honoring how they're feeling. They're needing to change their perspective about something here and to relinquish the past, because it's kind of screwing this person up energetically. And it's all in the way that they are thinking about it. And I don't remember who's reading. I think it was Cancer's reading that I got a law of attraction card that said, the only reason the past could affect you right now is if you repurpose it in your mind. Because really there is no past. There is only ever here and now. Time is an illusion. So the only way something from your past could affect you in the now is if you give it your focus. If you entertain it in your mind. And you have the ability to forget for a reason. And sometimes forgetfulness is a blessing because it allows us to release things that no longer serve us. And this person kind of needs to get in that space of letting go or finding a way to detach from something from their past that they keep regurgitating in their mind every day that they wake up. And FYI, if you have Cancer in your chart or your cross watcher does, check out that reading. So yeah, I feel like this person is they're trying to stay strong and be practical, but they're having some sort of internal battle here. Maybe feeling conflict, maybe even wanting conflict. Especially if they get into an emotional space of like wanting to say what's on their mind. But just know that if they're coming at you with that energy, or they're showing that, it's coming from a low level space of really fear and anxiety, you know, and them not really knowing what to do with that energy in a healthy way. Because I want to give credit to your cross watcher, right? And by all means, nothing but love from source for both parties. But I feel like this person does try, you know, they do try to pull it together or to take good care of themselves. It's just that they get caught up in the emotional space or caught up on something, and then they end up kind of isolating themselves or self-sabotaging their life or the situation. I don't know. This person might be actually bipolar. I'm not really sure. Or they just have very high highs, very low lows. Like one day they're grounded and they seem normal. And then the next day they're like frustrating or anxious, or I just feel them being all over the place right now. All right. So it's like, Sagittarius, you need to continue to shine your light though. Okay. So they're saying, shine your loving light anyways. Okay, you seem to be showing up in a much stronger space than this person. Now, if this is someone you care about and you want to be there for them, you would be a solid rock for this person, right? If this is someone you don't want in your life anymore, you know, send them love and wish them well and stay on your merry way, right? So it's kind of up to you, like how you want to handle the situation. But just know that's kind of like, they're in a rocky spot right now, all right? So let's see what the law of attraction has to say about this reading, this crazy, wacky reading. Let's see, law of attraction. I wonder if I should title this, Can I Get a Yeehaw? Probably no, probably no, probably no. Nobody would click on it. They'd be like, what? No. All right, this says, my happiness is my greatest gift to others. Selfishly seek joy, because your joy is the greatest gift you can give to anyone. Unless you're in your joy, you have nothing to give anyways. Some of y'all put your joy on the back burner in the past, thinking that that was the right thing to do. But Spirit says you never sacrifice your joy, because your joy is source. That is you prioritizing your well-being. So first, you got to find your joy, and then you're of service to everyone that you meet. That's why they said, shine your loving light, because anyone who comes into contact with you during this time frame, Sagittarius, will benefit from your joy. All right? But unless you're in that joy, you don't have anything to give anyone, including yourself. So, wow. Awesome reading. Love this for you. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with or have in your birth chart. I have Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Aries again, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Leo again, Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn. My goodness, sorry guys. Am I done? I had a little bit of a burpsies. All right, anyway, Scorpio, Taurus again. All right, so those are the zodiac signs I'm seeing. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do have videos over there. I'm going to be having an event on my Facebook on meditation and channeling. If you don't want to miss it, make sure you follow me over there so you get the updates. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. Otherwise, I am wishing you the very, very best, Sagittarius. And until next time, my friends, namaste.